This has gotta be without a doubt one of the most revolutionary games ever made, but I guarantee you never even heard of it. Now, it's no surprise that ever since gaming's inception, with the slew of games that have been released over this time frame, a lot of the games that have released ended up being humongous inspirations for other games that followed in its footsteps. I mean, you could take a look at any of the Atari skateboarding games that have come out during the years and you can think to yourself, this might have ended up inspiring Tony Hawk one way or another. Or basically, the most obvious example would be Doom, where the earliest examples of first-person shooters were just simply titled Doom Clone because of how much inspiration it took from that one game. But the game I'm going to be talking about in this short truly is an example of an underappreciated gem that has inspired not only one, but 3 amazing franchises. And that game in question is Winback Covert Operations, a game that was developed by Omega Force of Dynasty Warriors fame back in 1999 for the N64. This is a tactical third-person shooter game where you take control of a guy named Jean, what a dickhead name, and you need to go throughout these stages, taking cover, killing all sorts of enemies, and fulfilling whatever objective the stage wants from you. And you may have noticed me saying that this was probably the first instance that a cover system was implemented into a third-person shooter. And I'm pretty sure that I don't need to explain that this is what eventually led us to getting probably the best-known third-person franchise that utilizes a cover system, Gears of War. But the reason I say there's another additional 2 franchises that it inspired, this game uses an aiming style where you aim down sights and use a laser pointer to help you aim while you're busy shooting. Now, 2 games come to mind. Metal Gear Solid 2 being one of the first instances where you use a laser sight to actually aim, but instead of it being third person, this time it's first person. And since this is a third person shooting style where you are stationary while you're using a laser dot sight to aim and shoot at enemies, yeah, guess what? I don't think it's a surprise to see that Resident Evil 4 owes a lot of its gameplay inspirations to Winback. It's just so sad to see that this game never really got appreciated for what it helped accomplish all these years later. And I've gotta say, I've been playing it myself and I quite liked it. So tell me, did you know by any chance that this game existed?